This week on UFTV News, we take a look back on Oiler Bash,
relay the 5K run,
hit a home run with our returning Lady alumni,
hear from another interesting faculty member,
watch the Oiler football team dominate the field at the homecoming game,
catch up with students about homecoming,
get all fancy for the UF Donor Gala,
and take a behind-the-scenes look at UFTV. Hello, I'm Alexis Mitchell.
And I'm Darius Merriweather, and welcome to this edition of UFTV News. Students got into the spirit of homecoming this past Friday during the Oiler Bash. Located in the Kaler Center, there were multiple games available for students and their families to participate in. The competitive bouncing house was a crowd favorite among many other carnival-like games. Everybody who attended had a great time, and the event was a huge success. Following the festivities, UF got ready to support their UF football team with a round of fireworks.
Last Saturday, the University of Findlay hosted a 5K run and walk. The race started at 8 a.m. Students and community members were able to run in the race to start the day in preparation for the football game that afternoon. Jason Bum came in first with a time of 16 minutes flat. There were more than 140 participants.
1 week after their fundraising home run derby, the softball team hosted another event. The annual Alumni Softball game took place Saturday morning. A good crowd was on hand to see the stars of the past come together for one more game on the diamond over the homecoming weekend. Many of the athletes expressed their enjoyment and look forward to this event next year.
Jake Miller had an interview with Dr. Suzanne Sorowick. She is the first joint faculty member at UF.
Suzanne Sorowick, and I'm an assistant professor in the College of Pharmacy. Well, I am a shared faculty member. I'm actually the college's first shared faculty member. So what that means is I'm teaching 3 days a week and I'm at my practice site 2 days a week. So I work at Blanchard Valley Medical Associates, and that's the doctor's office behind the hospital. So it's a 15 physician, actually 16 now, 16 physician private practice, and there's a couple of pharmacists that work there, including myself. And so we're seeing patients for a variety of reasons. For the most part, we're seeing patients that have heart problems. So whether they've had heart attack or stroke or clotting disorders, seeing patients, face-to-face, one-on-one for that. So obviously that's keeping me busy the majority of my time.
Coming off of a 3-game losing streak, the Oilers were in desperate need of a win this past Saturday. The Oilers and the Northwood Timberwolves went back and forth in an entertaining game that went down to the wire. There was no surge of action to keep the homecoming fans on the edge of their seats. The packed crowd at Donnell Stadium was on hand as the Oilers emerged victorious 37-34 in overtime to improve their record to 4-3. The Oilers were back in action tomorrow night at 7 p.m. against the 14th-ranked Grand Valley State Lakers. We'll be right back after this short break.
Welcome to Coffee Amici. Come on in. Coffee Amici is a friendly place to sip and go or sip and stay. We offer a large selection of handcrafted espresso-based lattes, cappuccinos, and Americanos. In addition, we make delicious fruit smoothies, Italian cream sodas, hot chocolate, and fresh brewed coffee. Local bakers supply freshly baked treats. Free Wi-Fi is offered to customers who just want to relax and have a casual business meeting, study time, or just want to surf the web. Coffee Amici also provides free live entertainment on Friday evenings with open mic and scheduled performers for Saturday evenings. Coffee Amici was established in December of 2012 and is owned and operated by Craig and Jane Allen and John and Lynn Cavledge. Business hours are Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
On Saturday, October 17th, the University of Findlay put on a gala to celebrate the success of the Give Voice to Your Values campaign. A total of over $52 million was revealed as the value of funds raised during the campaign. Over 270 donors, alumni, parents, and friends of the university attended the gala. At the event, A.R. Carnes, chair of the University of Findlay Board of Trustees, and his wife, Marianne, announced their gift of $150,000 to support the new home for the Center of Student Life and College of Business. This campaign has made an impact on the quality of the educational experiences at UF, including an increase in endowed scholarships.
Have you ever wondered what happens behind the scenes here at UF? Well, our own Jack Carl gives you a behind the scenes look.
Thursday nights at the University of Findlay are typically quiet. However, in the basement of Egner Hall lies the production of the UFTV news station, where every Thursday night, students provide a weekly news broadcast. Jake Miller, the director and president of UFTV, shows with us the operations of UFTV.
Television is a completely different beast than writing an article for a blog or doing social media. There's so many different roles and things that go into it. Even just to put on a live television broadcast, you need a producer who is in charge of all those different roles, a director, a switcher, an audio person, a graphics person, a teleprompter, several camera operators, and then your talent as well. In addition to that, you have to be able to film all the events to put in the news show, create the news packages. So that requires emailing people and setting up interviews and then going out to the events and filming them.
So a lot of people don't realize that UFTV is a bunch of people working together as a team instead of just 2 news anchors and a camera person. That's not how it works, and a lot of people don't know that. But there's people behind the scenes doing directing out here on the floor as well as in the studio, doing producing, directing, running 3 different cameras, switching, doing teleprompter, doing the lights. So it takes a lot of different people to run a whole newscast, and you have to be on track and on your toes for what one of the floor managers or directors is going to tell you next.
There is also a significant amount of freshmen who also play a role in the weekly production of the broadcast.
I'm not going to be here forever. At least I hope not, because I don't think I can pay tuition for my entire life. But we do have freshmen who are in communications majors and who are in other degrees on campus, and they've become very involved in anything from talent to camera operators to producers and directors, helping to write the script occasionally, to going out and filming events for us. So to be able to see that younger generation stepping up and wanting to learn and trying to become the people that the upperclassmen are, that they see every day, is just a pretty great feeling for us.
For UFTV, I'm Jack Coral.
UFTV News will be making an exciting announcement later in the show, so be sure to stay tuned. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Welcome to the Findlay Hancock County Public Library. Our library has one of the area's finest collections of fiction titles, popular non-fiction titles. We have a huge children's department as well as teen department, which may be of interest to education students at the school. We have a really large ebook collection, close to 60,000 titles now. Those are accessible easily through our website. We have a large audiovisual collection featuring DVDs, CDs, audiobooks. To open an account is easy, just takes a few minutes at the library. I just need 2 forms of identification, including 1 form of identification with your current address. I think the most important thing I want to say is that we really do offer good, friendly customer service here. If there's any way that we can help you, we'd be happy to do so.
UFTV anchor Alexis Mitchell went back on campus for another edition of Women on the Street series to ask students about their homecoming week.
Hi, I'm Alexis Mitchell, staff writer for The Pulse. Last week, you guys saw me ask students what it means to be an Oiler to them. So this week, I'm deciding to come out here and ask students how their homecoming week is going and how we can make it even more fun next year.
My favorite part about homecoming weekend is, I would say, the flags on campus. The flags are pretty amazing. What we need to bring back next year, I say the flags and the flamingos.
My favorite thing about homecoming week is our spirit. Everybody's got very good spirit. One thing that we need to bring back are more flamingos. We need more flamingos here. Favorite part about the week is just everybody has smiles because it's homecoming week. Everybody likes homecoming week, so we all have a great time.
I think the best thing about homecoming week was last night at the FRC. That was a lot of fun. Next year, I definitely think there should be more flamingos around campus. There's 3 there, but now they're gone. I think there should be more of those.
My favorite part of homecoming so far? I would say the Oiler Bash on Wednesday night was a lot of fun. I had to dress up for being on homecoming court, and so my partner and I dressed up as Cosmo and Wanda from Very Odd Parents, and so I got to dye my hair green, and it was a lot of fun. So I really hope that comes back next year, because I think a lot of the students really enjoyed that. I knew it was a new event this year, so I would love to see that come back.
And my favorite thing about homecoming this week is the talk around campus about it. There's like themes going around, posters and flyers everywhere, and it's getting a little hype in the football game coming up this weekend. And favorite thing about it so far is the March Madness that we had last night. That was pretty fun with all the activities and all the games that we played in there. And what I would like to see come back is the hype about it, and the stuff like the talk and all that, and like I said, the March Madness, that was a lot of fun, so I would like to see that come back. So
it's going pretty great. They have a lot of events going on around campus, and I'm excited for the football game this weekend.
Okay, and what's your favorite part?
My favorite part would have to be the Oiler Madness. That was pretty great, seeing the people and getting to watch people dance with the mascot and all that.
Well, that wraps it up for this week's edition for UFTV News.
Be sure to stay tuned to our social media as we approach our first live on-air news show set to take place on November 5th.
We will be featuring all of the Halloween events hosted by the University of Findlay campus, so be sure to tune in to see all the festivities.
There will also be limited seating in the UFTV studio to watch us produce the show. Contact UF Production President Jake Miller to reserve your seat. I'm Alexis Mitchell.
And I'm Darius Merriweather, and thanks for watching.
Underwriting is to UFTV what advertising is to commercial television. By sharing our costs, organizations can satisfy their corporate and marketing objectives through an association with UFTV programming. Our underwriting team can design a program that is custom-made for you to reach your advertising goals on UF's media network, UFTV, The Pulse, or WLFC 88.3. To underwrite a program, contact UFTV at 419-434-5909.